Assalamu alaikum to all the students. Now we are having again a language class. This is now lecture number 8, and I'm your language teacher, English language teacher, Sidra. We have already done 7 lectures, and now we are having this lecture number 8, which is essay writing. You may have written so many essays in your previous classes, but today we will explore some new more points than how to write an effective essay and what points should we understood and what points should we consider while writing the essay so that it will give the result very effective to the reader, to the listener also. Now, writing an essay often seems to be a dreadful task among students, means mostly people are very worried, okay, feels very it's very bad experience of the students to write an essay because it's lengthy, and how to organize the points, whatever comes in their mind they start writing it, okay, they don't think before writing. But we have to follow some steps to write an essay, to start the start writing essay. Whether the essay is for a scholarship, a class, or maybe even a contest, many students often find the task overwhelming, means that whatever is the stage of the student, whether he is or she is a school student, whether he is a scholarship person, or whoever is the person, at what age he or she is, but it becomes very dreadful task for the students to writing an essay. While an essay is a large project, there are many steps a student can take that will help break down the task into manageable parts, means to follow the different steps the student can um, change this dreadful task into a very manageable part of the work. Following these process is the easiest way to draft successful essay. There are 7 steps to writing a successful essay, means if you follow these 7 steps, you may achieve the goal of writing an effective essay. So these are the 7 tips on writing an effective essay. Number 1 is pick a topic. You may have your topic assigned. Maybe if the teacher has given you any topic, you are assigned a topic, or you may be given free supremacy to write on the subject of your choice, means it's up to you. Okay, maybe we have 2 options to pick the topic, that maybe teacher has assigned you a topic, or maybe he or she has given you the supremacy, has given you the control that whatever should be the topic, it's up to you, there is no limit of the topic. Okay, you can write by your own choice. If you are given the topic, you should think about the type of paper that you want to produce, means at which level you are. Like if you are writing writing an essay just for the classwork, as we are doing right now, or it may be that you are giving your midterm or final term exams, or if you are giving any aptitude test, entry test of any level. So it just think about the topic and decide their points. Should it be a general overview of the subject or a specific analysis? You have to consider first that what type of topic, what type of a paper you want to produce by writing this essay. Number 2 is prepare an outline or diagram of your ideas, means whatever you are thinking, whatever is the topic given to you, or whatever is the topic you have chosen, you have to make first the outline or diagram of that idea. In order to write a successful essay, you must organize your thoughts. Use either an outline or a diagram to jot down your ideas and organize them. If you prefer to create an outline, write your topic on the top of the page, means like we do. Okay, we write the topic name at the top of the page, or we make the title page and then jot down their points. Okay, we make an outline of writing an essay. Number 3 point is Write your thesis statement. What is this? Now that you have chosen a topic and sorted your ideas into relevant categories, you must create a thesis statement. Your thesis statement tells the reader the point of your essay. Look at your outline or diagram. What are the main ideas? Your thesis statement will have two parts. The first part states the topic and the second part states the point of the essays. Means you are making a thesis statement which is consist of two parts. One part is the states of the topic. The first part states the topic, what is the topic, and the second part states the point of the essay. Okay, you have to jot down, you have to make some points. Like we use web, okay, हम web बनाते हैं, तो it is also the points of the essay. This is the thesis statement, that in which levels you are going to write the essay. Number 4 is write the body. Now the actual essay starts from the body of the essay. The body of your essay argues, explains, or describes your topic. Means we argue also. We have some debating like points also. We explain also to the reader. We also describe whatever we want to say, what is the topic. Each main idea that you wrote in your diagram or outline will become a separate section. Okay, whatever, whenever you are changing the idea, the point is the topic is same, but your ideas will be changed according to the paragraphs. Okay, whenever you are changing the idea regarding that topic, the outline will become a separate section. उसके sections बन जाते हैं, like first paragraph, second paragraph. Okay, in the body of your essay, each body paragraph will have the same basic each body paragraph will have the same basic structure. Okay, begin by writing one of your main idea as the introductory sentence. Means you have to start with the introductory paragraph, with the introductory sentences, with the main idea. Next, write each of your supporting ideas in sentence format. Okay, you have also some points to support them, to explain, but leave 3 or 4 lines in between each. Okay, in each idea, in each paragraph, you have to leave 2 to 3 lines in between each point to come back and give detailed examples. Okay, just jot down the points and leave some lines to explain them. Okay, it happens when we are going to finish the essay, we are having also some points comes to our mind which we have already done before. कि हमने तो ये पहले पैराग्राफ में लिख दिया, now it's coming in our mind कि बहुत अच्छा point है, we have to explain it also. So we should leave 2 to 3 lines to explain in detail also, to back up your position. Fill in these spaces with relevant information that will help link smaller ideas together. Means it again join all the small ideas together, and the sections will be divided according to the ideas. Okay, whenever you are changing the idea related to the main topic, you change the paragraphs, you change the sections will be made over there. Number 5 is write the introduction. Now that you have developed your thesis and the overall body of your essay, you must write an introduction. Now you have jotted down, you have made the essay points, you have made the web. Now you have to combine them all together. The introduction should attract the reader's attention and show the focus of your essay. Now with the introduction is having some very strong words to grab the attention of the reader. Whoever is the reader, the attention of the reader is very compulsory to make a successful essay, to write an effective essay, you may say. Begin with an attention grabber. You can use shocking information, dialogue, a story, a quotation, or a simple summary of your topic. Okay, you can use any of these points. आप उसमें कोई dialogue add कर सकते हैं, any shocking information about that, or a story you may add. Okay, a quotation, a poetry you may add also, or a simple summary of your own topic. Number 6 is write the conclusion. The conclusion brings closure of the topic and sums up your overall ideas while providing a final perspective on your topic. Your conclusion should consist of 3 to 5 strong sentences. Simply review your main points and provide reinforcement of your thesis. Means the conclusion is should be very strong. Okay, some strong ideas must be put in the conclusive paragraph. It means that introductory paragraph and the conclusive paragraph, they are the most important part of any essay. You also sum up all the points and overall idea of the essay. Your conclusion should consist of 3 to 5 strong sentences. Simply review your main points. आप उसको review कीजिए. एक you may say a site you can put in your all overall essay and provide reinforcement of your thesis. Means उसको सबको combine कर you can write the summary as we have done in the passage comprehension. Okay, I told you what is the last question of that comprehension, that make a summary of about 30 words. So you summarize the whole essay points, very strong points, whole essays strong points. Okay, it will be coming in the conclusive paragraph to make it very effective. Now the 7. After writing your conclusion, you might think that you have completed your essay. No, wrong. Conclusion paragraph के बाद it doesn't mean that you are going to conclude the essay. ये आपका essay खत्म हो गया. Wrong. Before you consider this a finished work, you must pay attention to all the small details. Check the order of your paragraph. Means कोई ऐसा paragraph तो नहीं which should come at the last and you have placed it before. Okay, the order of the paragraph means which paragraph should come first, then second one, then third one. This is the order. Sequence wise paragraphing is very important. Check the order of your paragraphs. Your strongest point should be the first and last paragraph within the body. Okay, first and last paragraph should be having should be consist of very strongest, the strongest points. Okay, also make sure that your paragraph order makes sense. Okay, the paragraph order makes sense. First paragraph should be connected to the second one should be connected to the third one. Each is having a stepwise connections. If your essay is describing a process such as how to make a great chocolate cake, make sure that your paragraphs fall in the correct order. It will not be happen that you will first put the cake batter in the oven and now you are start beating in the third paragraph. No, you will first taking the give them ingredients of making any chocolate cake, then you will combine them, beat the eggs, whatever is the batter, you will be adding all the ingredients and make the final batter, and then you will put it in the pan, greasing pan, and then you will put it in the oven. So these orders should be correct. Finally, review what you have written, reread your paper and check to see if it makes sense. Make sure that sentence flow is smooth and add phrases to help connect thoughts or ideas. Check your essay for grammar and spelling mistakes also. Okay, these are the most important points, that the grammar and spellings should be very correct. The flow of the paragraphs, the phrases, it should be very smooth, and the paper it should be reread and checked that if it makes sense. Okay, nonsense things should not be over there. After completing all these 7 points, you have just written a great essay. Okay, after following these all steps, you will be having an effective essay which will affect the mind of the reader. Now, which topic we are going to have right now, which it is how can we have a bright future. Means how can we have a good future time, what we are going to do in our future, how the present and past will affect our future, positively or negatively both. So this is the topic name, that how can we have a bright future. Building a great future will require making changes to your life now. Means if you want to change your future, which is going in a track, means that whatever is the present, we assume that our future will be the same. Okay, but if you want to change the future, some main changes will require right now. From the present, you should start changing your future from the present time. Whether having a great future to you means having a family, means for you maybe a great future should be having a great family, a high paying job, or getting into your dream school. It's the things you do today will affect your tomorrow, means whatever you are going to do in the present time, it will, inshallah, it will also affect your future time. You will have to plan and make deliberate changes in your life. Follow the steps in this article to have a great future, means by following the following steps, you will be having a very great future. If you want to change your future, means the person who is having a very great present time, he is satisfied, then he doesn't need to change the future time. But if you are not satisfied with your present, with your past, and you want to change your future life which you are going to assume, okay, then you should follow the steps of this article. Think about anything in your past that you would have liked to change if you could. Okay, just go in your past and think that what the things which has happened and you wanted to change them. Then make positive changes so that your future will look brighter than ever before. Feel free to share what changes you will make to ensure that your past does not equal to your future, means whatever is the past topics or things which you want to change, ensure that your past does not equal to your future, means try to change them positively and try to overcome on all these negative points, and try to apply all those positive points so that your past and your future will not be equal. Your future will change according to the past time changes. आप past की problems में change लेकर आएंगे, then you will be having a different future. Letting go of the past means whatever has happened, it has happened now. Just throw it out of your mind and start a new thing, new day, new life. Know that your past does not define your future, means whatever has happened in the past, it does not define the future कि वो भी ऐसा ही होगा. No, it can be changed. You may have had some downs, some failed grades, or poor relationships. It does not mean that you will fail every exam for the rest of your life. Okay, by changing, by getting the lessons from the past, you may change your future time so that the past and future will not be the same. If you have failed in your any class, it doesn't mean that you will be always getting failed in the future also. No, maybe you have changed, maybe you have taken it as a bad experience, but you are now going to repair them, to recover them. Okay, in your relations also, it does not mean that if you are fail in the previous exams, in the rest of your life you will again fail. No, maybe you have done something positively for the future in the present time, so it will affect positively in your future. Learn from your mistakes means whatever you have done, just think that I have done wrong, now I'm not going to do it again wrongly. Now we will correct it. Okay, look at the things that may have gone wrong in the past, look at your behavior then and now. Now what you have done, just look and compare your present behavior to the previous behavior. अपने दोनों behaviors को compare कीजिए कि what I have done before in this situation, now the situation is same, but I have to change my behavior from the previous one so that I can think or take out the result positive. Move on. Now these are the points that letting go of past, whatever has done उसको भूलकर आगे से नई life और changeable life शुरू करनी चाहिए. Move on means take the lessons you have learned and carry on with life. जो भी आपने सीखा, whatever you have learned before in the past experiences, so carry on with your life, don't take it in your mind. As your past define your present will define your future, means past affects the present and present will affect your future, so your present should be changed from the past and your future will be changed from the present also. Okay, so it means that past defines the present and present will define your future, so your present should be very changed, should be very positive, and it should be very uh, it should be very bright, so that your future will also be affected by the present time and it will also be a bright future. what you do now will affect your future. Whatever you will do in the present time, it will affect your future. Forgive yourself for your mistakes means आप उसको दिल से लगा कर ना बैठ जाएं. Don't overthink about that mistakes what you have done. Just let it go. And if you can, make amends with others. Amend means changes. Okay, make changes with others. उनको दूसरों की help के साथ you can change your behavior which has got mistakes in previous time, so that you may change your present from the past and your future will be affected by the present time. Living your values. Define your values. Make a list of 10 rules that you live by. Means you will be making a list of 10 values that you have to follow these values so that you will be having a successful future. Make a list of 10 rules that you live by. Being true to yourself will give you inner peace. Means be true to yourself means you are positively acting on everything, but you should consider that what you are having, whatever you are doing, it take it positively with yourself. आप अपने अंदर की चीज़ों को positive लो and be true to yourself that I whatever is the problem I have to face it according to the rules whatever I have made. जो rules हैं उनके according I will do. True to yourself, whatever you have thought, जो कुछ आपने list बनाई हुई है, you will follow those points. For example, if one of your rules is I must never tell a lie, then you value honesty. Means if I promise myself that I will never tell a lie, because of this problem, because of telling lie I have suffered a lot, तो अब मैं आगे से झूठ कभी नहीं बोलूँगा. True to yourself means you are having an honesty value. आपके पास honesty की एक worth hai, and now you have to be true with yourself that you have to follow this rule. No, I have selected this point that I will never tell a lie, so I will never tell a lie whatever is the situation, whatever is the problem, to show myself positive सिर्फ इसलिए कि मैं अब सबको अच्छा नजर आऊं, I will tell a lie. No, whatever is the problem, whatever is the situation, I have to tell truth. मैं सच बात ही करूंगा whether it is harmful for me, okay, or for anybody else. Or if one of your rule is never be rude to others, then you value politeness. Okay, whenever you are getting rid of telling lie, so it means that you are having a value of honesty. And if you are having the value of politeness, then you will never be rude to the other people. आप कभी भी किसी से बेरुखी से बात नहीं करेंगे, बदतमीजी से बात नहीं करेंगे, because you are having the value of politeness. You know the value of politeness. Now set your goals, set your ambitions in line with your values. आप अपनी values के according you will set your ambitions, whatever is the goal in your future of you are having. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years time? What can you do now that will help you achieve these ambitions? Now you will make the list. Okay, you will set all the ambitions in line by following all these previous values. Where you would see yourself in 5 to 10 years time, and what can you do now that will help you achieve these ambitions. आपको क्या काम ऐसे करने चाहिए that you will be helped by all following these points to achieve the ambition. अपने goals को achieve करने के लिए how should you go, किस track पे चलना चाहिए. Now question yourself. Whenever you set out to do something, be sure that you know the reason. Okay, if you do not lead your life with purpose, you are less likely to achieve your goals. Means you have to set the purpose of your life कि मुझे आगे करना क्या है. Okay, and whenever you have decided to do something, just do it by knowing the reason कि मैं ये क्यों कर रहा हूँ. Okay, if you are not having the reason, it means you are less likely to achieve. Means आप उसको achieve नहीं कर पाएंगे. Questioning yourself will require mentoring. Means when you question yourself कि why I am doing this, should I do this, should I follow the person, why I am following this person. So questioning yourself will require mentoring. You will correct your own self. Mentor means it can be a teacher, your mentor. Okay, a friend can be your mentor who give you the right suggestion. He is called the mentor. And monitoring means you are monitoring your own self. Okay, you are considering your own self कि कहीं मैं गलत तो नहीं कर रहा. What is the question, what is the reason of doing all this, why I am following this person, what is the reason of following this person, means it requires some monitoring of your own self. आप अपने आप को खुद monitor करते हो. Negative thinking styles will hinder your efforts, means think positively. Okay, don't ever think negatively for the person, for the situation, for the conditions of the life, whether or until you are not confirmed. Okay, negative thinking style will hinder your efforts. Hinder means difficulties पैदा करेगा वो in your efforts to achieve your goals. और जब ये प्रॉब्लम्स एफर्ट्स में आपको प्रॉब्लम करेंगी, आपको डिफिकल्टीज पैदा करेंगी, तो इट विल बी अफेक्ट योर अचीविंग योर गोल्स. आप अपने गोल्स को अचीव नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो बी पॉजिटिव, डोंट बी नेगेटिव. ओके, and then we are having this lead a healthy lifestyle, means taking care of your health now will improve, means from the present time if you take care of your health, it will improve your chances of seeing your future through, means whatever you want, it will help you to see the future positively. It includes healthy eating, physical activity, a regular sleep cycle, good hygiene habits, and actively making time to relax and stress, means you should take physical activities also, healthful eating also. Don't eat junk foods too much, which affects on your mind and your health and your physical abilities. Okay, physical activity means मुस्तकिल बैठे बैठे रहना काम. This is not the physical activity. You should run, walk. Okay, exercise. A regular sleep cycle means a healthy person should sleep 8 hours a day. So if you are not having 8 hours complete sleep, then it means you are not having a regular and perfect sleeping cycle. Good hygiene habits and means you are cleaning yourself and actively making time to relax and distress. Whenever you are having tired schedule or you are having a stressful routine, so you should relax and distress yourself. Distress means stress से out होने की कोशिश करना. Okay, whether it's a story reading, whether it's going outside, थोड़ी सी walk करने से भी अगर आपका stress कम हो जाता है, then it is also a good for you. By listening a music, by watching a TV, by playing any game, by talking to your siblings, by talking to your friends even also. Okay, if you feel stress free your mind, then you should take relax by doing all these. A healthy lifestyle will have psychological, social, and physical benefits. Okay, consult a nutritionist about the best kind of food for your body type, means what means everybody has got a different body type, so something which suits me, it's not necessary that it will suits you also. Okay, कुछ चीजें मुझे सूट करती हैं तो it will not suit you maybe. ठीक है, तो consult any nutritionist who will tell you about your body type, that whether you are able to use something bad or good. Okay, he will or she will tell you the best kind of food your according to the body type of yours. Aim for at least 30 minutes of physical activity, means physical activity should be of 30 minutes. 30 minutes से start कीजिए. You may have this, you may increase it to the 40 minutes, 45 minutes till 1 hour also. उसको 30 minutes से start कीजिए. कम से कम 30 minutes की physical activity will be good for you, and it is a good sign of healthy lifestyle. A good sleep cycle takes into consideration, okay, which I have already told you. Take care of your hair, your skin, and your teeth. Self-grooming will boost your self-esteem and make you feel more fresh throughout the day. Okay, self-grooming means your hair should be very neat and clean, your body should be very neat and clean, and your dressing, everything which comes the appearance of yours, it is called self grooming. आप जितने ज़्यादा self grooming अच्छी तरीके से करेंगे, it will give you confidence and it will boost your self esteem. Now, first we were having letting go your past. Now we are having this working smarter. How you can work smarter? Be efficient, be open and honest when you're with yourself about the quality of your work. Okay, whatever is the work you are having, you should be very honest and open with your own self. आपको अपने साथ honest रहना है, आपने अपने साथ open minded रहना है. About the quality of the work, take time to relax. Okay, one popular study recommends working for 52 minutes and taking 17-minute break to improve your productivity, such as yoga, meditation, painting or reading. Experiment with different activities. What is relaxing to you may not be relaxing to someone else. Means the thing which is relaxable for me, it's not okay that it's not necessary that it will be relaxing you. Maybe listening music it relaxable for me, वो मुझे relax करता है. Maybe some people do not like music and it will give them stress. Okay, so take time to relax means you should, after working 52 minutes, you should take 17 minutes to break to improve your productivity. उससे productivity आपकी improve होती है. Okay, you will give better results. If you are not taking the rest, it means that you will not give the same result what you want. योगा कीजिए, मेडिटेशन है, पेंटिंग और रीडिंग है, एक्सपेरिमेंट विद डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज, ऑल न्यू एक्टिविटीज को भी डिस्कवर कीजिए विच रिलैक्स यू, विच मेक यू रिलैक्स्ड. स्पेंड आफ्टर सेविंग मीन्स फर्स्ट save and then go to spend it. It's always smarter to save money for the future now. आप आज से ही फ्यूचर के लिए सेविंग करेंगे, then it will be safe for you and you can spend easily. Build a network, be kind to people including your peers. Peers means colleagues. Okay, it's a synonym of colleagues, including your peers, your friends and others. जो आपके colleagues हैं जॉब के अकॉर्डिंग, वो प्लस आपके फ्रेंड्स एंड अदर्स ऑल्सो. ओके, बिल्ड अ गुड नेटवर्क. अच्छे लोगों से दोस्ती कीजिए, अच्छी सोहबत में बैठिए, मेक अ गुड कंपनी एंड ऑल दैट. ट्रेन योर माइंड टू लुक फॉर द good in everything. It is the points of practicing gratitude. Gratitude means to be thankful to the others. Train your mind to look for the good in everything. हर चीज में positivity को ढूंढिए. It will help you criticize and complain less and appreciate more. Whenever you are searching good things in everything, in every person, it means that you will less complain and you will appreciate more. Okay, thank people along the way, whoever is coming in your way, whoever is helping you, whoever is meeting you, thank you them. Okay, thanks them. Thank others who are a valuable part of your life, जो आपके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा वैल्यू रखते हैं. Thanks to those all people who helped you do things to make a better future. Whoever is the person who is very valuable in making your future better, thanks to them. This will open the door to more beneficial relationships, will also improve your physical and mental health. Send thank you notes. सबको thank you के notes भेजिए. Whoever is the person, cards भेजिए. Be thoughtful and caring to those you are close to. अपने से करीबी लोगों के बारे में सोचने की कोशिश कीजिए and be careful about them. Thoughtful means उनके बारे में उनको consider कीजिए, उनके बारे में सोचिए, उनका ख्याल रखिए. Now these all the points about essay writing, and topic was how can we have a bright future. Okay, if you are having any problem, any difficult word you are facing in this all lecture, you may ask. Okay, I'm giving you some time, then I'll take your questions. Today the strength is very low. Is anybody having any problem? बेटे the lecture is complete now. Zuhaib, आपको क्यों आवाज नहीं आ रही थी? No question. Okay, anybody else who is facing any problem? Two set of homework. Subhan Shakil, what is the meaning of that? Can you tell me about the two set of homework? Two set of homework means that you are having one part of lesson number 2 of literature away from home का एक part मैंने आपको दे दिया है, and now today the second part will be uploaded, will be posted today. Okay, after some time. Maybe till the evening, till after in the afternoon maybe. Okay, after lunch time जैसे होता है 3-4 बजे के टाइम तक I will upload the second part. Okay, set means I'm not getting what is set. हाउ मे बी शायद आई हैव क्लियर्ड यू कि मैंने एक पार्ट उसका आपको पोस्ट कर दिया है एंड द सेकंड पार्ट विल बी अपलोडेड टुडे. ठीक है. और इज देयर एनी क्वेश्चन, एनी प्रॉब्लम? यस हलीमा ताहिर, डू यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम? बेटे आई विल टेल यू ऑल दीज पॉइंट्स, द सेम पॉइंट्स, ये पॉइंट्स हैं आपके. ओके, आई विल गिव यू द असाइनमेंट. उस असाइनमेंट में ऑल दीज पॉइंट्स आर देयर इन द वर्ड शीट. आपके पास वर्ड का जो एक डॉक्यूमेंट आएगा इन द क्लासरूम, वो अपलोड हो जाएगा. देन यू हैव टू राइट ऑल दीज पॉइंट्स को आपको जॉट डाउन करना है, कंबाइन करना है, एंड देन यू हैव टू राइट द ऐसे बाय योर ओन लाइक अ वेब. आई हैव गिवन यू द वेब. इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ वेब. जो पॉइंट्स हैं ये वेब पॉइंट्स हैं. यू हैव टू कंबाइन ऑल दीज पॉइंट्स एंड मेक अ प्रॉपर essay. Okay. I have English literature copies, so I have to do work in. But whatever is the assignment uploaded or posted in the classroom, आपको वो असाइनमेंट उसी कॉपी में करना है जो कॉपी इस वक्त आपके पास है. ओके. whatever is the copy you are having, copy number 2 और literature copy आपके पास होगी. ठीक है. whatever is the assignment is giving to you before your submission date, before 24th. ओके, फ्राइडे से पहले जो भी आपके पास कॉपी है और जो असाइनमेंट पोस्ट किया जा रहा है, द असाइनमेंट विल बी डन इन द सेम कॉपी विच यू आर हैविंग राइट नाउ. ठीक है. जो कॉपी आपके हाथ में है, आपको सारे पोस्टेड असाइनमेंट उसी कॉपी में करने हैं, वेदर इट इज लैंग्वेज कॉपी और वेदर इट इज लिटरेचर कॉपी. इट डजेंट मैटर. इट कंसिडर इट एज 1 and 2 कॉपी. ओके, उसको लिटरेचर और लैंग्वेज छोड़ दीजिए. कॉपी 1 एंड कॉपी 2 याद रखिए. ओके. कॉपी 1 मेरे पास है विच इज लैंग्वेज कॉपी, एंड कॉपी नंबर 2 आपके पास है इन विच यू हैव टू कंप्लीट टुडेज असाइनमेंट. आज का असाइनमेंट एंड परसों का असाइनमेंट जो इट विल बी गिवन टू यू ऑन वेंसडे. बोथ असाइनमेंट्स विल बी डन इन द लिटरेचर कॉपी विच यू आर हैविंग राइट नाउ. दिस इज द एक्चुअली कॉपी नंबर 2. Okay, is there any problem? So I should leave now. Now the participants are 13. Why? See, I told you that don't leave the meeting without my permission. If I am here, so you should be here. Chale, it's okay. Now I'm signing out. Just see the video. Okay. The link will be given to you, will be posted. And if you are having any problem, you can ask me in the Google Classroom. Thank you so much. Thanks all of you. Allah Hafiz.